Only extraordinary people can relate to E40.
Yeah, did he tweet that?
He did. It was a picture of Beethoven with the meme font, and it said only extraordinary people can relate to E40, as if Beethoven was relating to E40 before he died.
Yes, he was. He was quoted saying that.
You know, the only rappers E40 listens to is E40 and Pac.
Yeah.
No one else?
Nobody
He
else.
got record for saying that, too?
Yep. It was on
E40 and
Function.
Pac.
The only rappers I listen to is E40 and Pac.
Today we're at my place for the podcast.
Thank God.
We're hanging. We're chilling. We're not in Joe Rogan's basement now. We've upgraded.
No, Joe Rogan's basement had a couple of families with dogs move into the building recently. It's so much fun to listen to all fucking day.
Oh, no.
So we're great. We're very happy to be here at Slim Studio today.
Do you know what kind of dogs they are?
One that won't shut the fuck up. I mean, definitely. I tell you what, it is certainly not a fucking little Chihuahua. I can tell by the bark. It's like a dog.
Oh.
I mean, it's got some bite to it.
Yeah.
You know? It's like a pit bull, a pit mix, a lab mix, a something mix.
Pit bull named Cupcake.
It is definitely a pit bull named Vengeance or something like that.
Vengeance. Come here, Vengeance.
Violence.
No, if they're vengeance or violence, they're sweethearts. But when they're named Cupcake and Princess, they kill children.
I disagree.
It's the opposite.
I used to work at a dog park years ago, and one dog did get into like an altercation with another dog, like they were biting at each other. One of the dogs that got attacked was a dog named Vengeance.
Oh my
Like,
God.
they're asking for it.
Was it a pit bull?
I believe it was some type of pit-looking dog. I don't know, just a fucking dog looked like 50 dogs put together.
Man, y'all remember Blue?
He was hungry.
Blue,
Yes.
like Blue's Clues
No,
Blue.
the pit bull we had in my old house.
Blue, oh no, I feel like I
He
never
was
met
hungry.
it.
Everybody would say, that's what people would say about him. Not he
You
looks
had a
so
pit
cute
bull?
or he's so big. No, he looks hungry.
Yeah. He looks like he'd eat anybody who walks in that house.
And not that he was fat. He wasn't fat.
No.
He just was ready to kill.
His bark said,
Yeah.
not only will I kill you, I will eat you.
Yeah, I'm also hungry by the way.
Yeah. I'm always hungry.
Yeah, definitely. He was scary. And when COVID came around, I came home with a mask on, and he was tripping. He ran up on me. He almost had my leg. He almost had it. He almost had my calf, but then he like smelled me or something.
Slim was almost an amputee
Yeah,
by way of the pandemic.
You gotta say their name.
it was crazy.
Shout out to pit bulls. Shout out to dogs.
Yeah, he was like
to
a
the big
mix.
ones.
He was a mix of something. It was like two different types of pit bulls, I think.
He's probably somewhere right now running the dog fighting scene.
It's a red nose and a blue nose. I don't know.
And she gon' shake it
Like a red nose.
like a red nose. I had to look up what a red nose
Shaking
was. I didn't
like
know
a
there were
red
different nose colors from pit bulls till I heard whoever the fuck sings that song
Yep.
sing that song.
Sage Gemini.
Sage the Gemini. You had my fucking Ford Taurus on smash when that song came out.
She
about
gonna
10 years
shake it.
ago.
He was
Like
in
my
the
first
he was in the
car.
Instagram comments on a video with the dog, and I was like, "Do you think it was a red nose?" He's like, "I don't know," with the thinking emoji. So he responded. Shout out to Sage Gemini for not being too Hollywood. He
Shout
be
out.
on the internet like
Nice.
that.
I like that.
Yo, do you guys ever miss your first car? There's something
Yeah.
about your first piece.
Yes,
Yeah.
No, I
absolutely.
didn't. My first car wasn't. It wasn't no fucking brand new Escalade. It was a Ford Taurus that was at that time probably like 15 years old. It was my very first car, and I like miss that car.
Yeah.
I would love to have it back right now.
Mine was a Dodge Neon with analog windows. You know the
With the
rollers.
stick you rolled down?
And I remember very vividly two very special occasions, three actually in this, four very quickly. I'm gonna excuse me, suffer and succotash. Anyways, there's four canon events for this car that were huge. The first one was me and Slim were partying over in Sterling Heights, and
bro.
you know, Slim. This is when, you know, we wouldn't eat and we would drink and we'd smoke.
Yeah.
So naturally
Childish.
he's sick, folded over, and I'm doing 100.
Yeah.
I'm doing 100, getting
Yeah.
us back home, and I tug him like, "Hey, bro, I'm doing 100." He looks up and then looks back down. He's like, "Awesome."
I wonder if that was true. If that was really the mayor of Sterling Heights that was there.
I think it was just some dude who fucks all the MILFs.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the man.
The party was in Sterling Heights, and the girl's mom, whose house it was, came home unexpected with presumably stated to be the mayor of Sterling Heights.
Yep.
And we were all in shock. You know, we were like 18, 17, whatever.
Yeah. And it was
16
cool.
even.
It was a place to smoke weed and drink.
Yeah.
Underage.
Yeah.
Shout out to the mayor.
And the drunkest guy there went in the bedroom with the mom.
King.
And he was in there a little while. I think they were cuddling or something.
I think he got some pussy.
And he had a dick drawn on his face, so he was really getting it.
Yeah, he was having the time of his life.
He was really
He probably
getting
still
it.
thinks about that day if he remembers it.
It's still in my archives on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
like,
awesome.
I posted his face passed out with a dick on it.
That's awesome.
And I don't remember what that... You know, the caption back then was always just a hashtag.
Yeah.
How hard did you dog your first car, Slims?
Oh, man. Grand Prix, 2004 GT, so it had the dual exhaust, you know, that V6 in there, man. It was a nice car. It had leather, heated seats, the
Leather
remote
seats
start.
of the first car.
And they all have that same sound when you start them up. That.
Yeah, oh man,
That's nice.
I really missed that car. It was nice. I liked Pontiac had that red color for all their dash accessories. It was just
That
nice.
is cool.
It was
That
red. It had its own red. It was,
That was a dope card.
it was cool. I love like 80s, 90s, and 2000s, like early 2000s. Like
That was
Early
a dope car.
2000s GM was on fire.
yeah, there's just something about it. The dash
Dodge
always
was lacking, Ford did well, and GM was on fire then.
I miss that car.
Yeah.
It
And
was
it
a
was so
great
much
car
better than a Grand Am or
to
like
smoke weed
a,
inside.
shit like that.
And it
the
was
smaller versions.
2013 when I had that. So a 2004, hey, that's pretty
Barely
straight.
10 years old.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I miss that car.
The neon.
Nothing like a first car.
Austin's first car, we rode around in his car quite a bit because he had his license way before I did.
And we called it the Nino.
The Nino. The,
It was the
The
Neon.
Neon was
it
the
was
Nino.
a 2004 Neon 2.0 liter, not the SRT4 or nothing special.
yeah.
Leading to the second Canon event and the third one. The second one was when I realized you could handbrake turn
Yeah.
and drift in the snow.
Yeah.
I slammed into a curb hard as hell, and my dad's like, "How is the rim bent?" And I'm like, "I don't know," because that they're not real rims. It's like plastic over a donut.
Yeah.
That's how all those cars were back then.
Okay.
You replaced the hubcap.
Yeah.
The third Canon event, I get hit by Riva going to pick up
Oh,
Jeff.
we gotta blurt that out.
Riva, I'm on your
First
ass.
name,
No.
last name people.
But
No one
anyways,
knows
this
who
is the
these
only
people are.
accident I've ever been in, and I get blindsided by.
I didn't start the timer.
I get completely blindsided by Riva when she's pulling out of the school. I'm going to pick up Jeff, actually her boyfriend, and I look up after I'm up by the steering wheel. Seatbelt wasn't on. The airbag didn't deploy, but I only hit her at like 20. The front end was completely fucked, and it actually needed framework and everything. But I look up and I see Riva in the car. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me, Riva?" I was like, "You didn't look left the second time? Are you joking?" So that's the third one, and leading to the fourth and final Canon event for that car. I got on the freeway to go to Slim's house, and it's just one exit away, and the trans went.
No.
And it stayed in second gear and only went up to 40 miles per hour after that.
It
So then
wouldn't
we
go
had
into
to
first
scrap
gear?
it. Yeah, we had to
How do
scrap
you
it. after
drive
that.
it? That's scary.
It's in automatic. The trans is gone. Like when you start it, it won't go past 40, and the revs don't shift. So it's just like you're getting torqued in the car. And eventually it will blow, but it's good for like residential. That's about it. But we ended up crushing the car.
You had a lot of cars. You had that.
Yeah.
You had the
Blowing
Grand Caravan
transmission.
at one point.
I drove a Caravan for a little while.
With no seats in the back, we would ride
Yep.
around just sitting on the floor.
Yep.
Like
Well, that
4 or
was
5 of them.
Caravan?
that-
You mean
that
like a
was-
minivan?
Yeah, I drove a white
Hard.
minivan. That was a Chevy. It was like a Torrent or something.
Oh, okay.
And then the Kendrick van, we did have a Kendrick van.
yeah.
That was the Town and Country. And then I had an Oldsmobile Alero, gold one, the Arero.
That's a hoopty.
Yeah,
right
that's
there,
a real
bro.
hoopty. But
Oh my god!
I learned
hell
it's
yeah.
actually not a bad car.
I
And
don't think I knew you when you had that.
No, I don't think so. It was an all gold Alero, like gold
Oh.
paint, champagne, the champagne cabin, and it had leather, heated seats. But what told me that car was great?
It's a retirement community ass car.
I saw my brother beat a SRT8 Charger. This is before the Scat Pack. I saw him beat one in traffic with the Alero with bald tires. He handed it to him.
Tires.
Yes, he handed. I thought I was gonna die that day in that car, but he handed it to him. And then finally, before I started driving new shit, like my last hoopty was a Pontiac G6.
What a pro.
Biggest hoopty I've ever had was the G6. Awful fucking car.
The biggest hoopty I ever had was a 2000 Ford Explorer.
Oh,
With not working heat in a
I
state
think I
where it's
remember you
cold for
driving that.
fucking 7 months out of the year.
Yeah.
If I would not have bought this car if I didn't know the heat didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can deal without air. You can't deal without heat.
No, it's dangerous when it's fucking 10 degrees outside. You
Yeah.
can't see out of your windshield. And
Yeah.
You have to drive with a blanket on. I had to drive with a blanket, bro.
That's
and
crazy.
I did get the heat fixed, but driving without heat is straight up dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, real talk.
You're gonna freaking kill somebody. I can't see.
You gotta boil a pot of water and put it up in the front of the dashboard while you're driving.
That's how you break
gotta
the
get a
Just
hot
boiling
plate.
hot
Yeah,
water
hot plate
and
and
don't
shit.
spill it.
Dude, the retarded shit you would try to do to defrost your windshield fast, like just 2 lighters. Just be like, there's somebody get like a sliver, just so I can see.
There is a life hack on YouTube.
I just need a little
somewhere.
peekaboo hole just to see out of it.
I think just warm water before you leave.
You can't do it boiling.
Rubbing
I feel like it'll
alcohol, too.
break your windshield because of like the rapid change.
Yeah,
in
not boiling.
heat or something.
But just warm, and then I think salt, if you throw table salt on there.
Table salt.
That was a hoopty. Besides the fact that
It was black, right?
my
Yeah,
black
I
Ford
remember
Explorer.
that.
Honestly, it was nice to have an SUV. For some reason, that car had like an entertainment system in the middle. I could like listen to my like phone, which was dope. But for some reason, it could play DVDs. I remember doing it one time. I remember smoking weed in there. Had it in my driveway. Had a Naruto DVD. Watched an episode of Naruto and hotboxed it in there. And I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm going to take a picture, put it on my Instagram story, and then never do this again because it's pointless to have DVDs playing in your center console. The shittiest car I ever had that in it for some reason.
Yeah.
So it
I
had a
know.
DVD player, which would have been such a flex if I had that car the year it came out. Dude.
I had a 04 Honda Pilot.
With the DVDs, I remember.
It came with The Little Mermaid,
The Little Mermaid
On
in it.
DVD.
Nice.
just in case.
I don't know why we stopped putting head like TVs and headrest and stuff like that on cars. Like no one does cool pimp my ride shit anymore.
Yeah. Well, it ruins
You don't
your
really-
electronics.
You don't
that's
really
why.
even see rims anymore. I don't see dope fat fucking cars anymore. What happened?
Yeah.
Everyone just wants a BMW, tint it and give it a matte paint job and lower it. That's not cool.
It's over.
We need fat whips again, man. I don't see spinners anymore. I don't see floaters anymore. I don't see donks. Never.
Can we do a quick shout out to the floaters?
Yes.
If you don't know what floaters are, first of all, there's spinners, which were Spreewells,
Mm-hmm.
or like the Dada Shoe Company. I think they actually had a rim company. It was a rim company that made
And
shoes. Yeah.
That's why they had the spinner shoes?
Yes. So Latrell Spreewell, they were called Spreewells because of the shoe. Anyways, spinners are when you park the car after moving, they keep spinning.
Mm-hmm.
Floaters are when you could be going a dime 80 and that wheel is not moving. It's
Staying
fucking
in place.
badass. I would get floaters on my Mini. That would look so fucking tight.
Floaters on a Mini Cooper would look insane.
Yeah.
Floaters on a
Spaceship.
Ram would look insane.
Yeah, they would look cool.
Shout out to floaters, but they were way more expensive than Spreewells. My dad had a 86 Cutlass, fucking horrible looking car, Cutlass Supreme. Not even 86. This is like early 90s. It's a real piece of shit. And we went to AutoZone and bought hubcaps that fit for it that are spinner
The
hubcaps.
AutoZone spinners, bro. You spent money on those.
It was like $100.
Shame on you.
And then like they would crack off, so it's just like half of them, and it's like a Viking ship, like a Viking ship ride. They were chrome, but they weren't really chrome. They were plastic with like the chrome spray from SpongeBob.
You had a crescent moon of an AutoZone spinner
Yes,
just
yes.
going back and forth.
Oh my god! On
Shame
a
you.
blue.
What car was this on?
On a blue '90s Cutlass Supreme.
Oh.
But it wasn't one of the cool. When I say Cutlass, I'm not saying one of the cool ones. It's like one of the shitty ones. Like I'm not talking like a collectible Cutlass. This Cutlass my dad bought for like $1,500.
Okay.
It wasn't worth dick.
I was say I will jump off the roof of this fucking condo right now for a Cutlass.
It would probably look
car.
cool now in contrast to regular traffic, but man, that thing was a clunker. That was a hoopty for
You
sure.
say this is a condo? This is Bobbi, what's her name? The podcaster?
I just expose you.
No, this is Bobbi. What's her last name? What are you talking about?
McFerrin?
Bobbi Althoff or something?
Bobbi
Man,
Althoff.
fuck
yeah.
her. I don't
This
watch
is her
shit.
condo. That's where we're recording now.
She fell off. I haven't seen nothing of her.
She was never
fell off.
on.
She's at the Not Like Us video.
We the new Bobbi Althoffs. Actually, we have a special guest coming on the podcast this week. Did I tell you guys? I've been in talks with their people.
Who?
We have up-and-coming rapper F.A.G. Bandgetter making a big appearance on the podcast.
Yo, I want to get his autograph.
We are the first to interview him.
You might be the first to get his autograph.
We might be.
F.A.G. Bandgetter. You know I'm a bandgetter.
We are actually going to interview Drake. We're finally going to get the first people to talk about this beef.
Oh, yeah. F.A.G. Bandgetter.
Little spoiler, he actually comes out as a pedophile. Because this is a safe space for all people to speak their truths. And it's about time someone gave Drake a platform to come out and show his true colors.
Bro.
Because we tired of you.
Had to podcast headlines broke the news of Drake accepting and admitting.
I admit it. I
done did it.
And the kid. I ain't kidding.
Yeah, if anyone did not see the Kendrick and Friends concert, I believe that was the name of it.
Ken and Friends. And he meant it when he said Friends, he meant it. That was pretty awesome to watch.
Yo, can we get into the culture part of this of the podcast for a second? The Kendrick concert
culture
was dope. We were texting each other back and forth.
Yeah.
While we watched it, if you haven't seen it, look up some footage, look up some songs getting played there, look up Black Hippie getting back together on stage again. Absol, J-Rock, Schoolboy.
If you're gonna watch any one part of it, start from when Dr. Dre whispers, "I see dead people."
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah,
if you don't have the patience to watch like all 3 hours of it, or you don't want to like,
I think it was only 90 minutes.
I thought
his part.
There's a video, just his part, but pulling out everybody, you got to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole
I
thing
didn't
was
watch
awesome.
Dom or Tyler, but that was cool. Dom
I went
Kennedy,
back and watched it all. It was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was cool.
Bringing out blowed West Coast legend Dom Kennedy on stage.
Yes.
It doesn't get realer than
And
Kendrick.
people knew his shit. I was surprised that
Yeah.
arena knew that song.
I'm hype. I'm glad
people still know him.
That's all really, if you're our age, that's a real like callback to,
Dat
early
Piff
adulthood,
Yeah, Dat
Early
Piff
adulthood,
and hot
the
new
mixtape
hip hop
era.
rappers.
late adolescent, early adulthood, very reminiscent.
I normally...
Cool. Kendrick got all those people up there. Russell Westbrook and
Westbrook
and
stole the
DeRozan.
show. Westbrook, they were saying they've never seen him so excited. Like
Yeah.
he's not even that excited to play basketball.
No.
And I think,
DeMar DeRozan was there.
yeah, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron's wife said, "You are not getting up there." Because LeBron was in the crowd.
LeBron ain't from the West.
That's what tells me Drake lost. His best friend, his basketball hubby. He's been a basketball
He copied
wife
his beard and everything.
for years.
It may not
That,
mean
you guys
nothing to
remember that one
y'all.
picture where he's in Miami and Drake's like, "Oh my God,
Oh
my
my God,
husband,
LeBron."
my pussy."
Yeah.
Like,
Iconic.
oh man, he's been a basketball wife for years. He a fan. He a fan.
He
But
a fan.
I know Savannah definitely looked at LeBron and said, "You are not going up there. Sit down.
Yeah.
Get down."
I know he really wanted to.
I know
he
he did.
was
He
sick.
wanted to steal the show. He would have
Grabbed
stolen
him
the
by
show.
the collar of his shirt.
But instead, Westbrook got to steal the show as well. And DeRozan,
Yeah.
there's a couple other guys up there. They were like,
I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
yeah. And then like captains of like local gangs, like the Pyrus, the Crips,
Yeah.
all high affiliated people. YG was up there. It was cool to see LA at peace on stage, making fun of Drake.
It was really cool.
It was a must-see event, honestly.
It
And shout out
was.
to Kendrick for making like a live stream concert actually fun and worth fucking watching for
Yeah.
like the first time ever. Because
And E40 reading the intro to
Yeah.
Euphoria. Ooh.
iconic.
The West Coast getting together.
Take me out to the ball game.
If you compare it to
ball
um,
game. Ooh, take me out to the crowd.
If you compare it to Donda 1 and 2, this shits on that completely because that was just like a fucking
that was fun.
theatrical
It was
performance.
It was a spectacle, but this had
Yeah.
like
Mic issues.
this had context.
Yeah.
This event had context.
he had Prime behind him, so they really
Yeah.
Yeah, he
and they were
went-
doing cool camera shots.
yeah, it was amazing.
When he
It
said
was
wop,
really dope.
wop, it cut a camera
They did
every
it up.
wop.
That was a
It was
whole
like an
show.
anime.
Yeah,
I don't know if you ever they always like stream music festivals. Like I feel like the past few years they've always like streamed like every Coachella performance, and then you tap in and it's like just like fucking boring. I'm like, who is this like for? This is for like stan girls or something. Like I don't know. This is like not entertaining. It could be
Yeah.
one of your favorite artists ever. I tried to watch the Frank Ocean one a couple years ago, and then it ended up being bullshit anyways. So
didn't he like leave after 3 songs or
he
something?
played like 4 songs, and then Nights, like probably one of his best songs, definitely top 5 Frank Ocean song. Everyone and their mother was trying to hear that, Frank, and you didn't play it. You did a karaoke version. You just hit play and put your mic in the crowd. You didn't sing Nights. How you not about to sing Nights? Anyways, I don't even want to get into this, but yeah.
And then he blames it on not having the stage he wanted. He said, like, I had an idea to have people ice skating in front of me. It's like, bro.
I love you, Frank Ocean, but take a fucking day off. Actually, no. You've taken off too many. Like, be a normal fucking dude. Stop being an artist for, like, 48 hours.
Yeah.
Like, be like a normal guy. Go hit a drive-thru or something like that. And watch. Go get McDonald's, sit on your couch, and, like, watch Family Guy and just be like a slob for a little bit. Come down from your high horse.
Yeah, he should just
and give me some new tunes. I
watch
love
some
you,
fucking
bro.
Family Guy.
But I've had enough of you.
He,
The best part about Ken and Friends was when E40 went up with Haley Williams.
We pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars.
I could really use a wish right now.
A wish right now.
I don't know the rest of the words. They used to be on the radio a lot. I don't even know.
B.O.B. had a year where he was on top of the world.
You know where
and
I'm
then
coming from.
He finally got exposed for being a shitty rapper.
Yeah.
honestly, B.O.B. got like 4 songs I can go back and listen to, but B.O.B. got canceled after making the Illuminati song.
I'm not
They
gonna
were like,
lie.
"That's enough out of you."
Oh, that's right. That's right.
yeah.
Not to
I
call
forget
back.
what it's called.
Not to call
He's
back
a
to
weird.
last week.
He's a weird guy. The flat Earth stuff. He went down. The hits he had, and then he was also like against the industry, doing all that conspiracy stuff. He's
Yeah.
a weird guy. And then he had that one freestyle we used to listen to. Remember?
You guys used to listen to a B.O.B. freestyle.
It was like a XXL freestyle.
Yeah, it was kind of fire.
I likes to get my dick sucked
36
while I'm
of-
getting high.
He was like 36 and make Paul Bunyan take his flannel off or something like that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was the cipher.
Yeah, the
He was on a cipher, yeah.
He had a good verse.
I
Not
want
to
to look
call
up
back-
who was on that cipher.
Not to
Hang
call
on.
back to last week about you coming inside your underwear instead of like
Oh,
on a
yeah.
towel or something like that. But you,
the
you
best place
the
to
both
come.
of you actually. Saying you remember a B.O.B. XXL list freestyle and saying B.O.B. has 4 songs you can go back to and listen to
I can name him right now.
are insane callbacks. Fucking God himself couldn't get me to admit that information. 4 B.O.B. songs you like? I couldn't name you 4 ones. I know Out of My Fucking Mind with Nicki Minaj. That one is ass.
Didn't he have
That
one about
sounds
weed
terrible.
or something? His big breakout song.
Oh my God, you guys got me fired up off this. You can't believe you guys
B.O.B.,
admitted to
man,
fucking
he had a
with
little
B.O.B..
run.
I couldn't
Do you
stand
believe
his
that
ass.
airplanes are in the night sky like shooting stars?
I couldn't stand
I
his
could really use a wish right now.
Ooh.
Okay, so it was Big Crit, who I've never been a fan of.
Oh, Big Crit's actually crispy in his new album.
Never been a fan.
He's crispy. All
This
right,
is the
fair enough.
culture
Tech
portion.
9, never been a fan.
Never been a
Tech
fan.
9
Even though
sucks ass.
I hate
he
Tech 9.
made the Chiefs like fan song, so he's cool with me.
If you've ever been in a YouTube instrumental, have you ever looked up an instrumental on YouTube and been in the comments writing your own lyrics to it, you probably fucking love Tech 9.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly, horrible.
Yeah.
Machine Gun
Kendrick.
Criminal Rapper.
Kendrick was on this one.
Kendrick. Hey,
Pushing a
hey.
hoopty bump at the Fugees. My life is a scary movie. Your life is a male groupie. You know that one, yeah. I got the lyrics right here. I don't remember it like that.
Oh my god.
But B.O.B. was the last guy. And he said, I'm taking Ritalin, maybe even Adderall. 4 bars for me will probably kill your whole catalog. 16 would make Deborah Lee cut the channel off. 32 could make Paul Bunyan take the flannel off.
Oh. See, that was a hard
Yeah, see-
bar. That's why it
For
was
the
memorable.
listeners who
I'm
don't
sorry,
have
that
was
listen,
memorable.
for the listeners who don't have video cast, Flair just cookie crisped when I said Paul Bunyan.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
sweating.
sorry.
He's
Only our
sweating.
patrons, just so you know, our patrons have video access. You can watch us on Patreon.
You have to give us $100, and we'll give you the access. code.
$100 a year, and yeah,
We'll give you access to the webcam.
and we're always naked during filming.
Should I continue? 64 will
No,
make your
do not
mama want
continue.
60
Do not
more.
continue. Do not continue.
I eat haters. Check the crumbs on my kitchen floor.
Oh!
They say my music's pop. I call it buying cribs for my mama, shaking hands with Obama.
Ooh, see, he was snapping.
And if you don't believe me, go online and check the pic. And if you check my flip cam, you see a sister in a flick.
Oh!
I'm perfect from the field. It's like I can't miss. I'm on a rant like a Durant. No pick, no assist.
Oh my God, you know it too. You
Y'all
fucking
tripping on
loser.
tip. Get off my man neck. I'm just saying Martha Stewart left prison in a jet. Hard.
That's what the fuck
No,
I'm talking about.
I'm on a rant like Durant. No pick,
no
no assist is crazy.
Yes. You can't tell me that wasn't a good verse.
And that
That
was
stuck with y'all
Thunder
for
Durant.
10 years. For
It
fuck's
didn't
sake.
stick. I read it off of Genius just
Hey,
now.
y'all listening
But
to
when
the
it came back,
culture.
it started coming back because we listened to it
Yeah,
so much.
we used to we would smoke in his fucking garage or whatever,
was
and
a
we would
good
just
cipher.
we would just play this shit. We would
This
play
is the
cipher.
culture,
Yeah.
the #1 hip hop podcast, wherever podcasts are available.
No, but listen, we know what's good and what's not. We used to listen to Big Sean.
Yeah. Oh.
We'll never listen to Big
I
Sean.
am not ever going to claim that. You could put a gun to my head. I never listened to Big Sean, bro. When everyone was listening to the
You didn't watch his
Detroit
Hot
mixtape-
97 freestyle?
Oh my
I
god!
walked- I'm
Oh
a-
my god! I can't tell what's a better accessory: my
That-
new watch or the chick that's
standing
standing right next to me.
That
That's terrible. Terrible.
that Hickory
terrible.
Dickory Doc Disney song nursery rhyme ass rapper.
you're right.
I fucking hate Big Sean.
You're
Even
right.
when Detroit came out, that mixtape that everyone says is so good.
It's not that
It's
good.
Wait,
not
wait,
good.
wait, wait.
It's
He-
This
ass.
my roll weed time.
Oh man, he had a bar in that cipher. He's like, "You might be cool getting 50%, but I'm like, fuck you doing? I need Diddy percent."
Whoa, he did say that.
Oh, pause.
Pause.
He looked like he could take after Diddy.
What was he talking about?
Diddy percent.
I just saw a clip
Diddling.
of The Apprentice, and Donald Trump was like, "Oh, you work with Diddy? Oh, I like Diddy. I love Diddy.
I love Diddy.
I love Diddy."
You know, he
And
pimps
she
bitches
and he
out
asked,
to me.
It's funny. It was on The Apprentice. He asks her what she thinks of Diddy. She's like, "I worked for him for 3 years," and he said, "Oh, what do you think of Diddy? I love Diddy." And she's like, "I'm not gonna say anything." She literally said no comment on The Apprentice, and he said, "Oh, I'm just wondering." Oh, and then it just went on with the show. But yeah, you can look that up.
Damn.
That means Diddy was shoving Ciroc bottles up her ass.
You want to try my new Ciroc? I mean, sure. I don't want to drink. We weren't talking about drinking, sweetheart.
The
Diddy offers you a drink, do not drink it.
there's a clip of him in a Muppets movie, like gambling with Muppets. It was like, what the fuck was the Muppets doing at a Diddy party?
Hey, yo.
Just got back from one of them Diddy parties,
Now,
son.
now here's the
There
thing.
was dick and balls everywhere.
I mean,
Here's
honestly,
the thing. Here's the thing. The Muppets, right? They're puppets. Hence the name. Now everybody knows it's cheaper to put the hand up the puppet's ass yourself. I'm just saying.
Oh, Diddy was trying to get some.
Diddy
hands up
was
some
renting
asses.
them. They weren't on set per se.
Listen, with all due respect to Diddy parties, actually, I don't know what I mean by that. But,
No respect.
Let's think about it. 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 Hold on.
Stay with me
Stay
now.
with me now. Stay with me now. Let me finish.
Pause.
Listen, if it wasn't for the human trafficking and sexual assaults and blackmails and slipping shit into people's drinks, that I'm sure if you take away all of that, you gonna tell me a Ciroc fueled P Diddy party isn't gonna be a good time? You got to invite to the Diddy party. You
Make
going to
sure
the
you
Diddy
have a
party.
chastity belt on.
Make sure you have a chastity belt on.
Yeah.
Make sure you bring your own drinks. Make sure you bring your own
and a
Ciroc.
lid and
Your
a
own-
straw.
your own
yeah.
cups.
Yeah,
Make
no-
sure to
no.
call the police.
You need a
if they are allowed.
camelback
Yeah.
full of your.
Oh, I'm good.
And
You
if
got
they
a
say
you at
camelback
the
with your
party with
spirit. Yeah.
You got the hat on with the drinks coming out of it.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. The straws. I really want one of those.
I just,
The number one hat.
yeah.
A number one with 2 beers
Yeah.
and then just a swirly straw.
You never see those.
Never.
You know
they
what's
must not
funny?
be practical.
Yeah, you probably spill.
Yeah.
You know, you
They're
get
probably very not practical.
Yeah.
You could
You
fill
get
it. You
cans
could
of
put it
beer.
in with a half full can. Now, if they made beer specifically for those, where it's only half full, but the can is bigger to make up for it.
Attention, sharks. Have a non-spillable beer for beer hats. I'll give you $200 million for 25%.
As a loan, and if you sell 100,000 units, after that I get 5 cents for every unit. I mean, it just sounds like a wonderful deal. This is why they call me Mr. Wonderful.
You know what? Let me
And you
interrupt.
have 5 seconds to decide.
Mr. Wonderful, listen, I own the Dallas Mavericks. I can get you free tickets, and I'm also going to double what he's giving you. I will give you $750 million. All I'm asking is for 4% of the company. This is the most I've ever given for the unspillable beer hat.
4% rev
Fubu
share.
legend Damon.
I want 20%.
Damon Johns.
equity.
Fubu legend Damon Johns is
I want
pondering
it.
a deal and maybe going in with Barbara. Meanwhile, Mark Cuban offered half of his fucking net worth for the beer hat. Whatever will they do?
Robert Herjavec ponders and also wants to get out of this deal.
That's a name and a half.
You know what? If Mark's putting up $750 million, Fuck it. I'm going to put $250 million, $1 billion for the unspillable beer hat.
You know, unspillable beer hats are a lot like baseball. Alex Rodriguez has joined the fight.
No, he wants to counter.
I would like to give $40 million of my own personal net worth into this idea for the unspillable beer hats, and I want to sell them at Minnesota Timberwolves games for $450 a pop.
Oh.
Sharks, I love everything I'm hearing right now, but I think I can make more money independently.
Oh, man.
As of filming this episode, the unspillable beer hat has gained $50 billion in straight profit because he outsourced it to China and got it made there for pennies on the dollar.
It has been dominating AliExpress and Alibaba. You know where I thought you were going to go with it?
Temu.
I thought you were going to go with it by making a call back to holding the Sharks hostage for all their money.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's my idea.
the entrepreneur rolls in the dynamite and says, nobody is getting out of here alive unless I get $10 billion.
There's a lot I want to do.
Mr.
with
Mark
Wonderful.
Cuban opens up his Western Union account.
He's holding up Mr. Wonderful. He's got him in a fucking...
I got him in a full Nelson. I got him in the master lock.
Put me down.
Nobody else is helping him.
It hoits. It hoits.
No one gives a shit.
You know what, Mr. Wonderful? You had that coming, you cheap son of a bitch.
Yeah, he is a
Barbara's
He is a
eating it
prick.
up.
Yeah. Barbara. Shout out Barbara. We talked about this on episode 1
This
or
is
2.
a Shark Tank fan podcast.
Barbara,
the second time we brought them
Barbara,
up.
this just came up in my Explore recently. Barbara, you know,
Old Barb.
I'd eat some scallops with Barb.
I bet she would.
I would.
Scallops make you horny.
Just the
Freak
thought,
hour.
just the thought of scallops gets my dick a little hard. Just the thought.
Ow.
Scallops, man. They're aphrodisiac, are they not?
There's a lot of great aphrodisiacs. Oh my god.
I think
did not consider
emailing
those.
a Yahoo email is an aphrodisiac.
Whoa.
If somebody tells you, like, hey, my email is austinblank@yahoo.com, that would make a pussy wet. He's a dilf for sure.
I have a Yahoo.
That's probably why you get laid.
Nice.
using a Yahoo account. What is this? 2007. Yahoo. I haven't seen a Yahoo email forever.
I made it.
You know what?
I made it in like 2012, thinking like I need a new email for like jobs when I'm applying for jobs.
And you
So
didn't go to Gmail?
Gmail wasn't the thing yet. It was right before Gmail.
I've had a
It was
Gmail
out
for years.
It was out, but now it's the standard.
Yeah.
Yahoo is nowhere near a standard of anything.
I think nerds go
Because
in
at that
clusters
point,
or
my email was at
aphrodisiac.
AIM.com. So that was crazy.
That's
I
even
used
worse.
that one until like 2014. Yeah, I still have shit that I have to log into through that.
AIM. They deleted mine, or I deleted it, or something.
Yeah.
My sister has you all beat. Not to expose you, I love you, but she uses a Hotmail still. I swear to
Oh.
God.
I have a
man.
Hotmail. I have Slims at Hotmail.
What's so hot about it?
It's Outlook, really, is what it is now.
Really?
You go to log in and it'll ask you, are you Outlook or are you Hotmail?
Yeah.
Because Hotmail was like MSN or something.
Yeah.
With the little butterfly.
Yeah, and then MSN
That's a
had
throwback.
their own messenger
Yeah.
with the little buddy.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
fake AIM.
Nobody used that shit.
No,
It was-
pedophiles used it.
Oh,
That was the
hit me
pedophile
up
one.
on MSN.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You got to download this new thing called MSN. And it's just a bunch of
MSN.
35-year-old men, cookie crumbs on the stomach, penis out on the webcam.
That's fucked
Penis
up.
about 2 inches, bricked. Crazy.
Crazy.
Pause.
Shout out Omegle.
Omegle was dope. And Chat Roulette was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I saw my first stranger's asshole on Chat Roulette.
I saw my first stranger's asshole, my second stranger's asshole, probably the third.
Yeah.
Probably, like, the list goes on.
Yeah, probably Wilt Chamberlain numbers of strangers' assholes.
I went back on there
Because they were
it was
trying
more
to
dicks.
They
There's
were
more
trying to
dicks than I
bang
did.
you, but every time the guy got on the camera, they wanted to get gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just taking whatever they could get.
Shock value.
Yeah, no, that's funny because
You ain't cool unless you shown your wee wee on Chat Roulette.
a tried and true tradition with a new girlfriend is to go on Omegle and pretend you're brother and sister,
Oh.
and then start making out. And it weirds people out.
Oh. Are y'all brother and sister? Yeah. She's light skinned and you're white. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
brother and sister.
Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
just start fucking tongue wrestling.
Not to really fuck with people. If you really want to fuck with people, you do that, but they are legit actually your brother or sister.
Oh.
Yeah. You known them for 20
You
years.
show them the birth certificate, and you show them baby pictures.
Yeah.
And then you just start.
Driver's license.
You start grabbing your brother's Johnson and just start.
Oh,
do not do this. This
Boys,
is not okay.
boys.
This is not okay. This doesn't work.
Oh.
Oh, I got my sister in my
Grab
soul.
his dick and twist it.
No.
Do
Don't
it.
make out with your siblings.
Do it now. You know, we were talking the other day about
I don't know why I have to tell you that. But.
about pussy referrals.
Yes, we need
Oh
not
my
a pussy
God.
referral. What we really need is you ever like message a girl, you're talking to a girl, you don't say nothing bad, you just never hear from them else again. Maybe you did creep them out. I don't know what it is, but that's probably not it. But what you need is a background check almost from other women you have
It's
talked
like a
to
resume,
or seen. A resume
with
basically.
references.
And all we're saying on here, nothing too personal, just like, hey, I've never slipped nothing in nobody's drink. I don't get handsy with people. I'm not a creep. I'm not going to kill you is basically what it is. So don't be afraid. I'm not going to kill you. I'm circumcised. No surprises. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm trimmed up. Whatever you want to say. Just no surprises.
And you got references so they know you're not a creep, too.
Yeah, I'm not a creep. You know, circumcised. I don't know why I keep going back to that uncircumcised. That's definitely an important one. Listen, I don't think any girl wants to be surprised with the uncut dick.
I don't know. I think they don't care.
I heard 70.
they
I
do.
heard
I
70%.
am
do.
cut, so I don't know.
I heard 70% prefer circumcised, but don't ask where I've heard that information. But anywho,
Yeah.
so you know how? So
Ask
going
my
back to
dad.
pussy referrals real quick, you know how like when I play basketball, I like to emulate my favorite players: Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Durant. You know, like I like to think
B.O.B.
I'm you know, I like to think that I'm the player. I try to do their moves, their mechanics, right? On that pussy referral, it should talk about what kind of dick you're dropping.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
listen, when I go to the basketball court, I am
What are your
not.
stats?
When I go to the basketball court, I am not Kevin Durant. I understand that, but in that bedroom, I am Mr. fucking Marcus. You understand? Throwback, freak hour, Mr. Marcus. You understand me?
Mr. Marcus a
motherfucker
basketball
is
player,
nasty.
or is he
He's a porn star, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I would like that to be on the referral as well.
Yeah,
Because, you know, I'm not to, you know, go this route, but I feel like I'm at the peak of my life. I'm getting more and more handsome as I understand myself more as a man and as I understand my body more. But for people to know when I was more round and 18 and goofy and a little bit scared of girls that he was slinging it like Mr. Marcus as a rookie. Come on now. Come on. This would have helped me out so much. And the same goes for girls. Dick referrals. You know, oh, he gave me the best dick. You should date him. He took me to Red Lobster and then he fucked the shit out of me.
Or, you know, he's got a little one.
Yeah, or, you know, he's got a penis, but, you know, he knows all the
We
good
don't want
spots.
that. No, we only want the men to benefit from this. That's all we want.
I'm okay. Listen, I'm okay with them having dick
Now we
referrals.
might need a
But it
dick
might go too
referral,
far. You know, one day Tinder, as you know, it might be a Spy Kids 3D scan. They pull you out and they do a spin, a 360 on you. They undress you.
Ladies
You know?
trying to
They
see the
show
cock
you-
facts.
They show your dick soft. What does your dick look like?
The cock facts and the box facts.
You think girls are picky now? They're going to start being like, well, I don't like it when it's small soft. They're going to start being really picky. Did they have that option if they can know?
Yeah, like what's his deployment soft? What's his deployment?
really
What's his
5'11"?
deployment quarter chubbed? What's his deployment?
I might even
brick?
get pickier. Listen, if any guy on the apps who's like Hinge, not to talk dating, but if a guy, it shows your height on there. If a guy is saying he's 5'11", trust him. No one would lie about being 5'11".
Yeah.
If you're 5'10", no one is
No, I'll
lying
tell you
about
right
that.
now.
They just say, oh, I'm
This is
5'10",
true.
5'9". I'm 6 foot. If he's
Because
5'11",
I'm 5'11", and I say 6 foot on Tinder.
that's best bet.
I'm 5'8" and I say 5'9". So
Go up an
and
inch.
then
You
and
might
then
as
when
well.
when like you don't have to put it on there, like I didn't put it on the Tinder, but when I'm asked, I'm like, see, I feel like on a so-so day I'm 5'7", but really I'm 5'8", and on a great day I'm 5'9".
Yeah.
Which basically
Tim's
means
on.
it's 5'10".
Yeah.
Which is close enough to 5'11", so it might as well be 6 feet. And I sling dick like Mr. Marcus, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's whatever. It's fine.
Well, you know, 5'10" won't cut it in L.A.
No.
No. So
your Tinder experience in LA. I was not on
speaking of dating apps,
No, I wasn't either. We all went to LA a few years ago.
we went to
Pandemic
LA.
LA.
We went to LA about 3 years ago in March. So it was cold there. We're in our summer attire because
Yeah.
we're used to Michigan weather and we go
Yeah.
over there. But anyways,
We used to Warren.
I'm like, let me check out Tinder real quick. Let me see what the fuck is on there. You could have seen tumbleweeds going across my screen. There were no hoes to be had. Now,
No.
here's why. When you're in LA, you're competing with the Kyle Kuzmas, the Bryce Harpers, the fucking every athlete, every actor. You're probably like Jonathan Majors probably did numbers.
Audi
on the
R8
LA
driving
Tinder.
TikTokers.
Bro, they all are driving exotics. They're not driving the fucking airport rental.
And they're right outside the front door. They're not on an app.
And they're smoking backpack boys, and they're eating at Nobu every 3-4 days.
Yeah.
They got Nobu reserved just in case they have a Tinder date for that night.
Around here-
I stood no chance, and I immediately put the airplane back to my shit on where I live because I'm like, this shit whack. Let me see what's going on in the borough.
Back home, the competition is like,
in the borough.
I love that meme.
back home, the competition, right, is probably like, oh, this guy's like 4 inches taller than me. It's done for. Let alone, again, compete against NBA role players. There's 3 teams in California.
Yeah.
No,
4.
wait, 4.
4.
4 motherfucking NBA teams.
And that's not even football. That's not baseball.
Oh. It's
Hockey
probably like
even.
15 sport teams over there.
Yeah.
Tech guys.
College guys. There's a lot of college football.
I can't
like
compete with
basketball.
this
We had
guy-
no business going there.
No.
He's got a company branded Arc'teryx vest on. Are you kidding me? There's no way.
Every
Company
woman,
There's no
branded
way.
it was like every woman we saw was above average.
The set,
Everyone
like,
is
you
pretty
could
hot
tell they
on the
weren't
West
shit
Coast.
because like dudes weren't hounding them or they didn't have a man.
Yeah.
But they would be a 10 over here.
Yeah. Over here they'd be getting,
Over there, they were like 6.5, 7, and everybody was so friendly. Everybody was really
Yeah.
cool.
When we went out west for the first time, it was all of our first time out in California. Before I went, everyone's like, "Oh, everyone there is so hot, and there's a homeless people fucking everywhere." I was like,
They are.
I'm like, yeah, right.
It's the truth.
The people were not exaggerating about either of those things. Everyone was very fucking hot, and there were a lot of homeless people everywhere.
But the homeless people were not hot. There was no interlap there.
No.
I didn't see any hot homeless people. I almost hit one with a bird scooter, and I would have felt horrible.
Damn.
I came 4 inches away from making contact with a sleeping homeless person on the Santa Monica Pier while I was driving a bird scooter after smoking like 5011 backwoods. That's all we ended up doing was
5011.
smoking weed and driving scooters around, which is, I guess, is a great way to spend a night on vacation.
That was great.
Going to
fun little
apps and functionality, just briefly, I want to give a shout out to one of our loyal listeners, Dame. Dame said when he followed me back on the gram that he got a warning as well. So it wasn't just Hannah's friend; it was Dame too.
He gets
They
a
are literally
warning.
on my ass. You know why? Because they know I sling dick like Mr. Marcus. Look out! Look out, Angie! I got this.
I was gonna say we also got fan mail. We got our first fan mail
Ooh.
over the last
Had
week.
to mailbag.
Applause sound
We
effect.
just got a letter.
Oh, yay.
We just got a letter.
We just got a letter.
I hope it has some cash.
Hey, let me see. I'm pulling it up here. Oh
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so here.
We're looking at a coin pusher machine with a
Location Warren.
Okay.
Okay, so someone messaged us the fan mail. They said, "Love the show. You guys are my favorite people ever. Thanks. That's really nice." Then they said, "Okay, so there's they want us to review this coin pusher. We'll put the picture up on our blog. Coming soon, the blog.
Can you explain what a coin pusher is for those who don't know?
So you guys know, like every you have them at arcades, they have them at casinos. It's like you put a coin in, and there's a thing constantly pushing, and the more coins you put in, the more it's able to push the other coins, and then maybe, hopefully, you get a big slot, a big bunch of coins dropped in there, and you win, $4.
You're just trying to pile up a big mountain of coins against this wall that keeps pushing it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you drop enough quarters in, maybe you'll knock it over and then get the quarters that fall.
download one of the best iPhone toilet games of all time,
Coin
Coindozer.
dozer.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
Hey, dab me up.
I'm on like level 111 of Coindozer.
Whoa.
I fuck with Coindozer heavy.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
But so anyway, this fan mail, they showed us the picture of the coin pusher, and they want us our review on it. Prizes include a used gift card, which what?
How is it used already?
What do you
I didn't
mean
know
a
that.
used gift card? 40 more plays.
It's probably a scam.
It's off the envelope. That's
an
why.
exotic Apple Watch. What does exotic mean?
It looks exotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
80
perforated.
counterfeit dollars is another prize. What?
Yeah, and with the 50 on top, how do you know there's 30 more dollars under there?
Yeah.
You can't see it.
A 20 and a 10. I
Oh
don't
my
think so.
goodness.
Sounds like you're getting gypped.
Counterfeit, though. He says counter. What do you want that for? My question is, would you play this game? And more importantly, what does the owner of the machine look like?
I would absolutely play this game if I had some. First of all, this owner's Chaldean. Let's get that. It's definitely an Arab
Yeah.
guy. It's definitely an Arab guy
In a gas station. Yeah.
where this
Yeah.
machine is
Yeah.
located. That's just how it is, especially in Warren.
Chaldean or Lebanese, either
Yeah.
or.
And then I would think if I had some quarters on me, I would definitely play it. I normally don't carry change. I'm not. Well, actually, I don't carry cash. Carrying cash is for poor people. Because why do you need cash other than to buy drugs? That's like the only reason you need cash. Carry cash on you is to like buy drugs, and also like if someone robs you, you can give them some cash. Those are about the only two benefits to keeping it. So if I had coin, if I at most I'm gonna have 75 cents on me, I would play it. Of course,
I would play it if I had counterfeit quarters.
Oh,
I would clean him the fuck out. I'd be there all day with the bucket.
drop a nickel in there.
Oh, man. So normally halfway through this pod, not to cut off the subject, actually, what I think he looks like, Chaldean Wario.
Yeah,
That's what I think he looks like.
Which Wario already kind of is.
Yeah, you know, Wario is kind of a racial thing that Nintendo did, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi, everybody knows they're Italian plumbers. But how come when you turn on Mario Superstar Baseball, Wario got the Habibi Palace?
Yeah, his level, his
They're
stadium.
implying he's a fat Arab because he
Yep.
likes money.
Yep, and gold.
I think, you know what I think
a Saudi oil
Wario, you know what I
prince.
think Wario is inspired by? I think they went to a gas station in New York and they saw the owner and he's just, like, sir, I put 20 on that
Yeah.
pump. There's only 15.
Yeah, it sounds like so.
Oh,
accurate.
I missed. You know?
I think Yusuf Amir in GTA was inspired by Wario.
100%.
Yeah.
We get an Arab money.
Normally halfway through this pod we do the smoke break, but in this studio it's highly frowned upon to smoke weed and eat scallops. So we're not eating scallops today and we're smoking weed. But I would like to extend a challenge, and you guys are pussy if you don't do it. The blinker before we continue the pod.
Oh, I'll do a blinker on mine.
Okay, bet. I'll do a blinker on mine. Slim, you can do a blinker on either or.
We were smoking cookies and cream, and what strain is yours?
I have a Vape-N-Ape Maui Mango.
we have a cookie. We have a Gauge cookies and cream.
I'm
and a
sipping that
Vape-N-Ape.
Gatorade. I'm about to smoke that
What is
Vape-N-Ape.
this? Is Hannah smoking weed?
Oh, nice. Producer Han has a pen.
Loom. I'm gonna try it.
Producer Han has a Loom pen. She just pulled out this device.
Because it's disgusting. Hannah's had this cartridge, this disposable
So-
vape I gave her like when fucking Barack Obama was the president. There's no oil in here, yet she claims she gets a hit off it.
That is
She
a pre legalization pen.
You are smoking Dr. Octopus.
Pre-prohibition pen.
You are smoking Megatron. You are smoking a Decepticon.
She's smoking a flash drive.
Straight technology.
Yeah.
You're smoking a flash drive.
You still had, I was hitting that when we were going up north, and I didn't get shit off of it.
Producer
can go
Han,
ahead.
you don't have
There's a
nicotine,
garbage
do you?
right
Make
over
a
there.
fucking necklace out of it and move on. Make a boondoggle keychain out of it and move the fuck on. Please. So can we all do a blinker now?
I'm a
Are we
week
doing
free of
blinker?
nicotine.
Yeah, we're doing a blinker. I don't have one, but
You could use hands. We could all do the blinker at the same time.
is hers trash? No, I'm just kidding. I'll do it.
Was it good, Flair? Was it all right? No, the Loom.
It was pretty good.
Okay.
Han's got some good carts.
Hey, can I do a blinker off your loom?
And I'll
Producer
do a
Han coming
This
in.
blinker
really
off
is
the
this is the
Vape-N-Ape.
real smoke break. I just want to say I haven't hit a nicotine vape
How's the
all
blanket?
fucking week, 7 straight days until right now.
How's the blinker?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
He blew
That's the
nicotine
second
through
one.
the pop cover.
Oh,
I
That
hit
was
that
hype.
shit hard. I don't miss it. I
Okay,
do and
so,
I don't miss it.
I'd like to extend my microphone to Han while we take an 8-second break for this blinker.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just going to be
yeah.
8 seconds of silence.
I'm gonna
so
throw
here you
up,
go.
dude.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
All right,
good.
ready? I'm gonna do a countdown. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, are you not doing it, Flair?
Oh, shit.
What the hell? Delayed start.
Hold on, start.
We
It's
gotta do
all.
it at the same time.
He's still going.
Damn it. Hold
I
on. Give me a sec.
I black and mild that. I didn't breathe it in. I just put it in my mouth.
I did.
It's okay. We're gonna do a real blinker now.
Ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone's hitting their blinkers in. I can't. I hate that I just said that. Everyone's hitting it. It's still going. What is it, like 10 seconds? Oh, yeah, it's almost. Wow. Okay, everyone's going.
This is gonna be a clip, baby.
I wish you guys could see this. It's really bad.
My head. My head.
My leg.
Oh, my leg. My
Guys.
brain.
What I breathed out. Ooh, shit. It sounds like I'm all right, but I'm not all right.
I feel fucking great.
Ooh. Oh, I'm high as hell now.
You wanna know how I know I really quit vaping though?
Huh.
Oh,
I do it
no, the
Friday.
shades.
Flair
I
put his
knew it.
shades on.
Oh
I
my
do
God.
Friday. I quit nicotine vaping because I had beers in my apartment by myself, and I didn't go get one. I didn't walk to the gas station. We are done. Listen, everyone listening, anyone
Oh my
addicted to
God.
nicotine, specifically disposable vapes, enough. And boys, trying to get your dick wet out there. The girls don't like the vapes anymore. Honestly, at this point, they'd rather you smoke a cigarette. They'd rather you stink a little bit. Just
You look
smoke.
cooler smoking a square.
You look cooler smoking a cigarette. A cigarette is a much better companion to activities than a
Dude, give me
breeze
my
is.
breeze.
You know, you can't sit around and think and ponder hitting a breeze, hitting a disposable nicotine vape. You just can't. With a cigarette, it's actually good for you. And the nicotine activates neurons in your brain.
Yeah.
And you can really ponder with a cigarette, you know?
You have a time for yourself for a sec to look off and think about shit. Ooh,
That's
we
what
got
makes
a
them
cat.
so addicting. You couldn't be doing shit. But if you got a cigarette, you feel like you're doing something. You do. It's a good. I can tell they all took blinkers. They're all being quiet right now.
I'm fucked.
I'm more high than I've ever been on the podcast.
They're on their
Yeah.
phones.
I was just, I was caking.
No, I got a
ain't
cat
gonna lie, I
rubbing
was
my leg
caking.
right now. I got a little British.
He wasn't doing
Shorthair
shit.
over here.
I would say we need to switch to a blinker break every time instead of a joint.
Should
Honestly,
it just
we
always
should.
be a fucking cough session?
Yeah.
every-
Ugh.
Stink up the
All right,
studios.
turn your speakers down for a minute.
It's
We're
all
gonna
right.
do
We
it.
could cut out the
The
coughs
blinker
later.
challenge.
Yeah, we could.
No, we're gonna leave the coughs in. Chief Keef would do it.
Yeah. I wish you guys could see Flair right now. These fucking shades. He looks like. Speaking of Wario, if y'all remember the WarioWare games, there was a guy with a blue mohawk. No,
Actually-
a blue afro. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jimmy T.
He looked like Jimmy T with that right
He
now.
does have the Jimmy T shades on. Let me pull that up.
So these are not Jimmy T shades. I did buy these for
They're
a reason.
Jimmy Brooks.
The sunglasses I'm wearing right now, audience.
Jimmy T. Everybody.
I bought them for a cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got white sunglasses.
He'd be like,
You're
"Come
right,
on."
You're right. I just pictured, when I see you with those, I think of Jimmy T.
I need to look up his family. Somebody in his family definitely has.
So I'm wearing red.
Some-
I'm wearing red frame cat eye sunglasses, and I bought these for a cosplay when I cosplayed Hatsune Miku in the Sand Planet music video.
His last name is Thang. Jimmy Thang.
What a king.
Pause.
He got that
Put
thing.
that thing on.
So if anyone wants to see me dressed up as a girl with a full face of makeup on, you can Venmo me $25 and I'll send you the pictures. I was looking hot.
I like that type of talk.
Yo, wait, hold on. Are you saying you want to see me dressed up as a girl? We could do that. You would pay $25
I
to
wouldn't
see
pay,
that? Pause.
But I'd take the picture. Pause.
I take the picture. You can polish it. Pause. You can take the
Pause.
picture. Shout out to dressing like a woman for a
Can we take a quick
cosplay.
moment to appreciate Jimmy T and his family real quick? He had a whole
man,
family.
they're like the Teletubbies.
The Thang family.
Right now we're looking at Jimmy T's family from WarioWare.
Jimmy, Jamie, James, Mama, and Papa.
The WarioWare extended universe.
Remember, subscribe to our Patreon, $100, and you'll be able to see this awesome picture on Austin's phone
From the wiki.
from the wiki itself.
The Wario wiki.
The Wario. That's not good. Wario. That's a little better.
Wario. It's indeed.
Wario.
Maybe Wario is there, but I never thought
More,
about
we
it.
need more impressions. I
We
think
need
I
more
just heard
impressions.
some glass break. All right, so how did Steve Austin take a blinker is how I want to know.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna go down to the dispensary and you're gonna give that son of a bitch behind the counter your license. And if you're 21, you're gonna go into the showroom. They're gonna show you around all sorts of gimmicks on the walls, gummies, marijuana pre-rolls. You don't want that. You want to ask them for the nicest hash rosin you can get your fucking hands on. Give them the cash, smoke it, and get high off your ass.
Yes.
That was stone cold. And then you're going to go home, get you a pack of Marlboro Lights, some Miller High Lifes, and have a ball.
Oh fuck, that's so hard to do, especially now that I'm not vaping anymore. I don't have the
When you said give the bud tender the cash, I was really hoping you would say, and give the hot bud tender your 2 singles and keep the 5.
gotta tip your butt.
Oh,
Hey, tipping culture. There's a lot of controversy, but tip your bud tender.
No.
Even if it's a buck.
no.
Give them something.
They make enough. They make enough.
They do not.
They make enough.
Because they're making tips.
They're doing
They're
fuck
making tips.
all in comparison to somebody in process, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They're doing fuck all. Fuck them. You know,
Fuck.
I'm about to go off. I just got really fired
We buy
up
a lot
about
of.
this.
Yeah.
I buy so much weed, right, from the dispensary. Shout out to good.
You're fired up?
I'm fired
It's
up.
fired out.
I
fired
am
up?
fired up.
You fired up?
I am fired the fuck up. You better buckle your seatbelts because you're in for a doozy. I buy a lot of fucking weed. I started smoking weed at 15 years old. You know, real champion of the game here. At this rate, I would say I have a 3rd, 4th degree black belt in smoking weed. Anyways,
That's fair.
I buy a lot of weed from the dispo. Shout out the good people at Butter. I am not fucking tipping anything more than a couple singles. And I fairly never fucking tip because I just say, show me this, show me that. I don't ask, what do you fucking recommend? You know why? Because they smoke like squares, most of them. They don't hire the real high-ons.
No.
They hire the people who showed up clean for the job. Yeah, I know about weed.
They mostly hire hot women.
Yeah, and hot women.
It's morally hot.
But if
mostly
it's
hot
like
women.
a dude, it's always some reasonable, clean-cut dude. He probably goes to the gym.
Yeah.
I want to know from the motherfucker who hasn't exercised because he's had couch lock
Yeah.
for 20 years.
I want a guy to talk
I
to
want to
him.
see Cheeto dust on his fingers.
Yeah.
I need to smell the crud on
I want
him.
the guy from Half Baked.
Yes,
boy.
I want the
Yeah,
guy on the
man.
couch. I want to talk to Samson. I want the Mr. Nice Guy crud. But
A guy that's
it
been
fires
dabbing
me
so
up so
long.
much because they think they hire hot bitches. They hire hot bitches because sex sells, obviously, you know, and
It
then
works.
and then guys are gonna simp and tip. But how they hire them is you got to deal with all these creepy fucking weed heads all day. These unks, these studs.
Yeah, the weed people
Everybody.
it varies. Everybody's in that.
Yeah,
bitch.
everybody and their mom smokes weed. That's
Yeah,
why. I remember I was like, my mind was blown when I saw a fully covered Muslim lady with only the eyes showing in the dispensary. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, you see
I was
everybody.
like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, she probably switched to the one with just the eyes so people can't tell on her. But if they see what car she gets in, it's over. But
yeah.
well, they all got fucking forerunners anyways. But yeah, but anywho, they tell these hot girls before they hire them, yeah, you're gonna make tips. You're hot, you know. Sex sells. Toot your ass out a little. Wear some leggings. They probably tell
think
these
they
poor
tell them
women
that?
100%. They're not wearing no fucking
You
sweaters
think
in
you're
there,
straight up telling them that?
bro. I've seen bitches at the dispensary wearing the hungry booty hole shorts. The shorts that make their asshole look
Probably
hungry.
comfortable. Listen,
The scrunch butt shorts.
I feel bad for them because I feel like all their shifts are doubles. Like it's all open to close shifts. It's a long day.
And not to cut you off, their bosses are Chaldean, fat and perverted. Oh yeah, you need to look bad as fuck. You're selling the baddest pack in the world. Of course, but at like the white dispos, they're hiring everybody. Minority hires, trans people. You know, like
everybody's welcome
at the white
all walks
dispos.
of life.
I
It's
like
nice.
shopping with the right folks, not the DNs. I am done shopping with the DNs. Bro, come shop,
I'll
bro.
say they run Puff like a.
Medium Arda, I got the baddest fucking. I got the backpack boys. I got the cookies. I got the. Bro, we don't give a fuck. We just want to see the devil. When
I'll
we
say
get
they
hot.
run Puff like a well-oiled machine. I'll say that. You get
Yeah.
in, if
It's
it's busy,
commercial.
it don't even matter. It is the most. It's like McDonald's.
It's commercial.
It's
yeah.
like McDonald's. You go in and you're out.
Butter as well. It's very commercial.
Yeah.
I'm over these stores, man. I just can't wait for the day where it's like 7-Eleven. You can just walk in and there's like a cooler or just a shelf and you just grab it and throw it to the counter and you just don't have to talk to someone with an iPad. And it's like, they come out with an iPad at these stupid fucking stores.
They think
Whenever
they're
you go.
sweet as hell with that.
And then you know
iPad.
what's on the iPad? It's literally like their website. They're just they're doing an online order for you on their website.
Yeah.
And it's like you could have done that yourself.
Yeah.
Just walked it.
That's why I
It's
don't
so-
tip these people. I think they're worthless. They are literally worthless.
Someone's got to do it.
Somebody has to do it, but I'll tell you what. Let me ask you this. If you had people just in the packaging...
Some people be asking questions.
If
So
you had people just at the packaging...
not everyone's you.
Fair enough.
A lot
but
of people be asking questions.
It's really only there for the first-time person. Everyone there really knows what they want. Unless you're if you smoke like a fucking chachi, you know what I'm saying? You go in there, so what's your specials? So what's this weed? I like sativa. I like... You smoke like an asshole. You don't smoke like a real one. A real one just goes in there is like, what's the best shit you got for this price range? That's the only fucking question you have to ask.
Well, you know what? I used to work at a liquor store as a cashier, ringing people up. A lot of different people buy a lot of different stuff. Some people are tall boy people. Some people get a 6-pack. Some people like wine. Some people...
Those
don't
are
even look around.
alcoholics, though.
Well, these
Those are alcoholics. Alcoholics and weed heads are two different
Some of these people be asking questions.
If an Admiral Nelson alcoholic switches to captain, he'll probably shit his bowels out for a week.
Yeah.
You know, but a weed head can get different weeds every day. The regular alcoholics
Admiral
are always
Nelson
buying
is
the
jail
same shit.
time.
You know, yeah, Admiral
Nelson
is felony.
Jail
and
time alcohol.
Captain Morgan is misdemeanor.
Yeah.
Captain Morgan's a slap on the wrist. No jail time. Probation. Admiral Nelson, you see.
I'm
in jail.
sick. Wario is telling these hoes to dress nice to get the good tips at the dispo. Wario owns every dispensary.
Show
in
your
Michigan.
tits a little.
Mario dispensaries.
Show your back tattoo.
Toot your ass out. Get that sternum tattoo. Wow.
Let them titties on.
Do you have a nose ring? Wow.
And he's blowed.
This is that shit. Wow.
All right. So can somebody please make blowed Chaldean Wario?
Please.
I got
please.
5 on it.
Best submission gets nothing.
Yeah.
You know what's
If
crazy?
you don't submit at all, we're gonna find you.
Yeah, we're going to find you and open up your editing app and make it
It's
ourselves.
gonna happen. Okay.
I got 5 on it. The opening bar of the verse. I take sacks to the face is crazy.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
yeah.
Wow.
Sacks to the face. No one nowadays would say that. You're like some guy who like, if you're a big stoner, like, yeah, I smoke all day, bro. You're never gonna be like, I take sacks to the face.
Sacks
bro.
to the face is pretty crazy. That's
Not a
up there with
pause.
V cards with the retards. That's pretty crazy. I exchange V cards with the retards.
That's crazy. And he
In
also
15 years, holla at me, Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Or a few years. A few years.
it was both on the same verse.
I
the
take sacks
craziest
to the
bars back
face.
to back like that.
Baby, let's go have on a sack. This is an R&B.
Mac Main is probably the Diddy of Young Money. He's probably on freak time.
What the hell is he up to now?
Mac Main never
happened
contributed
to Gutta
anything
Gutta?
positive to society. I'm not well versed in the YMCMB multiverse, but I don't think I can't name one. Actually, I lied. I can name 2 Mac Main bars. That one, the really unfortunate one, and I got that F you if you love me on some ninja stuff.
No, pause.
That's the most like sus bar. He's got like 4 or 5 sus bars actually. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
on $1 Million Pussy, it was very sus.
$1 Million Pussy.
She got that $1 million. He was on that.
$1 million. You mean tap out?
Yeah.
Make a tap out.
He said, I got that fuck you if you love me on some censored shit, which is just hella gay.
Yeah.
Hella gay.
Tap out is one of those songs that should be in the Smithsonian. It's like a very important song to American culture and history. And all I want to do is touch it. Did you know Gutta Gutta still makes music?
Does he really?
I didn't. They got an album from 2021. I want to see the Gutta Gutta contract. That must
Shout
be
out
why
to
he's still
Gutta
making
Gutta.
music.
What's up, Gutta Gutta?
Birdman's like, you still owe me 2 more fucking albums. No one's listening.
Yeah.
I can't. If you're a Gutta Gutta fan, please, for love of fucking God, text us.
He probably chat GPT'd the rap verse.
Oh my God.
It's probably all AI rap.
She said, "Who pussy is this?" I said, "Gutta gutta."
That we need a washed verses. We did a Mac made. First of all, no one even does verses anymore. I feel like they're not a thing anymore.
Yeah. It was really hot during the pandemic.
But we need one last verses, the granddaddy to end them all. We need Gutta Gutta versus Mac Main.
Wow.
Song for song.
Band for band.
Yo, this shit is crazy. We got 18 viewers in here right now.
And 7 of them are Pakistani. Who is this? I love Mac Main. They love him. They love him in Pakistan.
Gutta.
Mac Main.
You know when you used to turn on Halo and there'd be that one spot like lit up on the map, in the world map when you're in matchmaking? It's like in Africa. Oh, I love Gutta Gutta. That's a Gutta Gutta fan. There's the one spot on the Halo map. Yeah. I love Gutta Gutta, man.
Only one guy in the world.
We need like Sean Kingston to do a versus. Who would be a good opponent for Sean Kingston? Because Sean Kingston got like 6 or 7. That's a gorilla catalog. Right?
Honestly,
that's a gorilla catalog.
Either
No way to.
did Ayaz have more than one song besides Replay? Shawty's like a melody. No, that's his only song.
Shawty like
He
a
had
melody.
letting
Honestly,
go.
I think
go.
we need.
I feel like a letting go.
Never heard that.
Sean
What?
Kingston.
Oh wait, I think I have.
Fire.
I think I have.
Fire.
Not yet. The last part.
And then Beautiful Girls.
yeah.
And Shorty, I could take you there. What else he got? He got a couple more.
To the club.
Sean Kingston has a song with Justin Bieber. What album is that off of? I don't even know. Like it's not good. I don't know that song. I think that might be too early.
Shawty, Justin Bieber.
I feel like we're missing a couple of his jams.
Yeah,
I think
we are.
Jason
Hang
Derulo
on.
would be a good opponent for Sean Kingston.
No, he
man.
was he will wash him like a different kind of baby bath. Fuck Jason
I need some
Derulo.
garbage. I need some garbage verses.
What the fuck is Jason Derulo gonna play? Give it to me, I'm worth it. Is that him?
I'm worth it.
He's got a lot of horrible
That's
music.
that's an insane reference, bro.
Both these
Tell me
guys
I'm
got-
Oh my god, that's a Kia
I'm
commercial.
worth- oh, that was a smash. That was
If
a
you played that at versus, they laugh at you.
we don't want to hear it.
Oh my god, that
Sean
fucking
Kingston.
song. That's definitely like a Ford. You know,
Sean Kingston versus Sean Paul would be a pretty good fight.
No, Sean
Get
Paul.
busy.
Sean Paul is that's Coughing Baby versus Nuclear Bomb. Sean Paul is gonna fuck.
So
him
Eeny
up.
Meeny is the Justin Bieber song.
Coughing Baby versus Nuclear Bomb.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Sean Kingston's gonna be the Coughing Baby.
What the fuck is that?
Beautiful Girls is on his top 5 twice.
Have you? When was the last time you heard "Get Busy" by Sean Paul?
Recent. I think I heard it at Skate World.
"Get Busy" by Sean Paul. might
Tanya
be
has played
one of the
Temperature
best
quite a
songs.
bit.
Temperature's
Honestly-
fire. Like Glue is my favorite song.
Like glue.
Sometimes I got to stick to my girls like glue, and then I'll play number 2. And then in the background, it's like, it's amazing.
Oh.
That's his
Honestly,
best
all
fucking
three of the
song.
songs that were just named
I'm getting hyped thinking
are some of the
about
best songs ever made. They're-
You
they're on the
know,
list
if I go
somewhere.
skate tonight, I'm gonna request some Sean Paul.
it. Johnny
I'm
Paul.
going up to the DJ. My man, can you play some Sean Paul?
Johnny Paul.
Or I might have to try just
You
skating.
saying
to him.
if?
I don't know yet. I don't know. Hannah, are you skating? What?
Oh.
Why not? though?
Producer Hands not skating
Huh?
because there's no.
We
air
could go to
conditioning.
Hot as
Headphone
hell.
World. You know it's bad when you don't
The
even want to
roller
skate
skating
Skate
section
World,
of the
man.
podcast.
Skate World sucks ass, dude. They're so bad. Shout out to the good people at Great Skate for still being open with the AC off. And it was sauna skate last night, man. It was awesome.
Listen, it's just 90 fucking degrees every day the past few days. This guy went roller skating, and he sent me a picture, and it looked like he got out of a pool.
Yeah. I was like Patrick Ewing in the fourth quarter. I was like
Roller
the big
skating,
Don Dada Patrick Ewing.
Windowless building.
Yes. And they had
No
fans.
AC.
They had fans.
Fans, oh.
There's like
Could've
8
fooled me.
fans.
You look like you went swimming.
I had a great time. It was electric.
I would look worse. I'd be getting.
What did they
getting
call
hot doing that.
it? It was like hot yoga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hot skating.
Yeah.
That's gonna hurt someone. Your sweat's gonna drip on the slippery floor.
Well, you know, some of them had towels and stuff. Oh, so
Yeah, you
speaking
reel
of
if you skate with a
big buildings without AC, there's another place we skate called Riverside. You know, there's many nicknames for it. None of which I would not care to repeat on this podcast.
All right.
But anywho, they don't have AC. They have a vent that blows cold air in one spot on the floor, and outside the gutter is gushing water from the AC units.
Oh.
It, like, I'm telling you, if you bottled this water or like put it into an air, it would fill Houghton Lake probably in 2 months. It's gushing at all times. It's fucking crazy.
Gushing.
I don't know how people skate in there, and it smells like shit in there. It smells so goddamn bad. It smells like Shrek Swamp. It smells like that floor has layers, like onions.
I've smelled Shrek Swamp too. I know what you're talking about.
It smells like asshole in there.
You smelled Shrek
At
Swamp.
DreamWorks World.
It smells like hillbilly asshole in
At
there.
DreamWorld.
Is that what you went last summer?
DreamWorks was.
I went to the
Swag.
DreamWorks. I went to the DreamWorks theme park, and I went to the Sweck Wide, and there was a plot where you go through Sweck Swamp, and it smells so nasty.
It smells so bad.
It smelled like onions
It smelled like
and,
garbage.
and mud and garbage.
It was gross. It was yucky.
And then Sweck
And then
yelled
I
at us
threw
to
up.
get out of the swamp.
I'm fried, dude. This is.
We should have done a blinker.
This blinker.
I haven't done that in a long time.
This
That was
blink-
irresponsible.
I feel like.
now I'm scared.
But I feel like
I don't trust anybody.
I feel like the last however long it's been since that blinker, I feel like this is some of our best. This is
hope.
some heat right here.
I hope.
I feel like this is a heater episode. Real
can't
talk.
remember.
Not to
what
circle
we
back to
said.
Kendrick Lamar, but I'm feeling like the first few seconds of you right now. Headphone users, suck my fucking dick. We've been screaming,
You gotta scream back here.
screaming, coughing, doing it all.
Are these your peanut M&Ms, Ann? For me. Why are they for me?
I bought them for myself, but I need
She okay. She bought them for herself, and then I asked, "Are they yours?" These are for you. Why did you just nervously submit your snack to me like that?
No,
And they're the sharing side.
Defend yourself.
no,
They're the sharing side.
Guys,
Please,
go ahead and donate so we can get a mic.
Oh,
Defend yourself.
please. No, I bought them for me, but I thought of you. I was like, he'll like these too. I can't eat those all by myself.
I mean they are the sharing side.
Yes.
Fair enough.
So eat them. That's why I put them right next to you. I'm a thoughtful person.
That's why she's our producer.
She's trying to
thoughtful.
fatten me up.
She holds his fucking.
This woman is trying to eat me. She wants to spit roast me and eat me.
I can
Pause.
see it. I think
She's gonna put an apple in my mouth.
You
like
guys
a
notice
pig.
that cauldron in her backyard?
No.
You look like a witch.
That's exactly
keeps
what
us
somebody
civilized.
who's not a cannibal would say.
Hannibal hand.
We are passing around the peanut M&Ms. This is peanut M&M ASMR.
Y'all ever had a peanut M&M? Oh my god! I keep hitting the mic. Sorry, everybody.
I got a funny
yeah.
I got a funny story about peanut M&Ms. Actually, someone who will rename nameless used to drag us along to these derelict parties.
Peanut M&Ms. I think I know this.
And there was this derelict. I think her name is Maddie or something. I don't give a fuck if you hear this. I'm still mad at you. You're still disrespectful. You are a man's woman. You are not a woman's woman. You are a man's woman. Drop my flex bomb. So the story goes,
I'll put it in.
we were at this Detroit high-rise and there was a nitrous tank. They're doing blow.
Hell yeah. No,
They're
hell no. hell
fucking doing every drug A to Z. They're drinking, and I'm just getting high on the balcony and playing Smash Bros. I'm chilling. It's not my vibe. I bought a package of peanut M&Ms, not this colossal monster size that Hannah got, not the picnic size, you know,
Family size.
not the movie share size.
This bag has a resealable. It's
This bag has a
resealable.
zipper.
Means
it's like a
business.
pack of woods. This bag was $10.
Pack of wood.
It's like a pack of woods. But anyways, I bought a regular pack of peanut M&Ms, not king size or anything. And I just got done smoking a joint on the balcony. You know, I'm drinking my water. Nice tall Fiji. I'm drinking my water. I'm hitting my joint. I'm feeling the nice breeze of the river come in.
Oh my god.
And I'm really working up quite an appetite. You know, I'm feeling real snacky. You know what I'm saying? And I go back inside to eat my peanut M&Ms, and I see this fucking slug fat bitch. She's not even that fat, but she's a fat
my
bitch
God.
for stealing my M&Ms. She polished my. She didn't just eat them. She polished them. She didn't leave me one.
Not a crumb of the shell.
She just took it upon herself. Oh, you know, I'm a 6. I can do what I want. You're not. I don't know if anybody told you this, Shorty, but you're not even a 5. But she eats my M&Ms, and she's like, I made a pretty big deal about it, partially for the bit, but also partially because I was hungry.
You called the police.
No. I said, you know, I wouldn't have cared if they were the brown M&Ms, the normal brown pack of M&Ms, because they don't do shit for me. But here's the thing. I wouldn't have those on my person because they don't do shit for me. So because they were peanut M&Ms, I was pissed. Maddie, you fucking whore, you still owe me a pack of peanut M&Ms. I never forgot, and I want my peanut M&Ms. And I'm coming to get them. I'm coming to get them too, bitch. I'm coming. Are you at Forest right now? I'm coming to get them.
God.
Fucking gach boy. She's one of those. She's one of those like, no, not. Let me explain.
Let's not. No.
Let me explain.
We don't need to explain nothing. We need to put this.
She is one of those female archetypes in Detroit that just does free drugs and makes a stink when she doesn't get free balloons and eats people's fucking peanut M&Ms. Fuck her.
Don't do
I
balloons.
said it. Fuck her.
Don't steal M&Ms. Don't do peanut butter.
Don't touch anything that's not yours, especially when it's an M&M Mars candy. Don't bother.
I'm
Unless it's
posting this
something
on
really
Instagram
valuable.
and tagging her.
No, you
Please
won't.
do.
No, you
I
won't.
don't remember her name, but I would too.
I'm not.
Matter of fact, let's fight, me and you. Let's put gloves on and fight. Don't bring no man, because I'm going to shoot him. You, I want to fight. But under even terms. I'll put one hand behind my back, but I'm allowed to kick with one leg. Even terms.
That'd be
What do you
really
say?
fun.
We'll put it on...
Traditional boxing attire as well.
We'll put it on our, on an Instagram Live or something.
Yeah.
And I'm
A
going to
versus.
beat your fucking ass for eating my M&Ms and not... You barely apologize. That's why I'm so tight. She took it upon it. Like the gas
Barely.
was still getting to her head. That's the same person that was laying on your keys. When you left
pointing
your
at me
keys
now.
at the party and you couldn't find them till the next day,
No, I didn't wanna
that
say
bitch
something.
was laying on your keys. She wouldn't get up.
That was her?
The slug. Yes.
Oh, the slug.
That's her.
Oh, that bitch.
It's the same bitch who ate my M&Ms.
Oh, I'm not surprised in the least.
I hate this woman.
Yeah, she's a slug, man.
Who do you think the strongest M&M is? It's certainly not the peanut M&M, Mr. Peanut M&M, the yellow one.
Is the red one named Mr. Peanut?
His name's Red.
That's what I thought.
I think all their names are the colors. I hope listeners, you can hear me
I would-
chewing this.
I
Yellow
would
one
say-
has edge strength.
I would say the orange one, the crispy M&M, he has retard strength because he's a little out there. He's a little zany.
The blue M&M, he's got the most money.
No, he has the most motion. Yeah,
Who's the blue M&M supposed to be? What flavor? Just normal? Just a blue
I
one?
think he's Peanut.
The blue one's a peanut M&M?
Yeah, I think he's like Peanut's brother.
Bro, they're making movies of everything
I got a
all the
copy of
time.
these.
It's
And
the
there's no-
yellow M&M with motion. That's what it is.
There's no the original ideas anymore. Why don't we get an M&M's movie with all the M&Ms where they save the world? put them in a dire situation. Maybe an asteroid's coming to Earth, and they're the only ones that can stop it.
That'd be sweet.
And
There's a
finds out-
PS1 game.
And you find out that M&Ms are actually aliens the whole time, and there's a whole M&M extended universe. And there's actually, and then in the sequel, they could be Skittle people, and the Skittles, which are they're like fruit M&Ms, right?
And the Sour Patch Kids.
Yo,
The brown M&M, I just want to put this on record. I
candy movie.
would eat her M&M Nussie.
listen, we need it.
M&Ms.
Okay, guys, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Like recording, we're gonna put this out into the universe because an M&M's, Skittles, and Sour Patch Kids crossover movie could double the profit of Marvel's Endgame.
It would feed generations.
And if I pass away this week via, I'm doing air quotes right now, suicide, heart attack, I have been murdered by Hollywood.
He's not
because they wanna
suicidal
take-
and his heart is fine.
And God forbid, if I pass away and that movie becomes a thing, you guys will know. So we cannot talk about this anymore. You might have to edit this out of the podcast.
All right, but can I just say in the sequel that there's an underwater world with the Swedish fish?
Oh my God.
Is that the end credit scene? What's the end credit scene?
Yeah, that's it.
The end
Someone
credit
goes
scene?
fishing and they catch a Swedish fish.
The nerds. And let me
Oh,
tell you,
Attack of the Nerds!
the nerds are going to be like the fucking candy
They pull up
minions,
to the
okay?
Wonka factory.
The
That would
nerds is
be-
going to be its own trilogy of movies.
Oh my god!
There's another-
They're gonna be like the Minions.
There's another 20 billion for you.
Yeah.
Whoa! This is hold on. We're muting this out of the podcast. This is too powerful.
Yeah, we're censoring the candies.
It's gonna be a big bleep.
Yeah.
I keep hitting the fucking button.
Listen. Oh, and you know what? All those writers went on strike. They think robots can make a better movie than that. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Not to go back to M&M's, but I remember I was doing a report on Halloween candy in like 4th or 5th grade.
I like this.
And my idea was to call on the fun sizes, like there's a number, questions, comments, concerns. My idea was to call them and are you
Hands giggling.
let the record show that Hannah is laughing at a report that I did in the 4th grade that got an A.
She didn't even.
Don't you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
stupid now?
She.
Anyways, I got on the
Everyone
horn.
had to do candy.
I got on the horn with these different candy companies,
Mm-hmm.
and I basically asked them the shit it said on their wrapper. I asked them to confirm their nutrition facts. And I also asked, do you have anything new coming out? Do you guys have anything new? The good people at M&M and Mars sent me a care package because the lady who picked up the phone thought it was so cute.
Oh.
And to their credit, M&M's has a computer game. They sent a M&M's computer game.
yeah, no way.
M&M's computer game, a bunch of M&M's, like all different kinds for me to try. And I remember I asked her, "Are you bringing the crispy M&M back?" And she said, "There's no plan for it yet, but that was my favorite M&M too."
Oh, I love
It used to
I
be in
never
a
had
blue. It used to
crispy
be in a
M&M.
blue package. Now it's
Really?
in a green.
It's back.
Yeah, here and there. And then there's, to be honest, the best M&M ever
crispy
made
M&M minis.
is that original crispy M&M that is like, it's like a fucking Whopper in the middle. It gets small when spit touches it. Pause. But there's another M&M called Cookie with the cookie bit on the inside. When we saw the Mario movie, I took my mushrooms with those. It was amazing. Those are amazing M&Ms.
A caramel
They
M&M.
overpower the taste of mushrooms.
Oh man.
I think a
That's strong.
caramel M&M is something special. Those kind of changed my life for a minute when those came
Peanut
out.
butter's good
I was
too.
buying 'em. Ooh. Shout out to M&M's. Maybe we should. Maybe will they send us another care package? We're
Call
giving
the
them.
number.
We're giving
Call
them.
the number.
We're giving them so much love on this podcast.
Where's the
right now.
number?
They got a PS1 game.
I'll pretend to be a kid. I'm doing a report for school. I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do. We need to.
We gotta pretend to
doing a
be
report.
kids.
Yeah.
When we get off this pod, we're calling the number.
How are you guys the best candy ever made? It's for school. Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Mine's gonna have fake teardrops on it.
You know what
I'm
would
gonna
be
say,
a
these are my teardrops because you took away my favorite M&M.
You know what would be crazy? If we called after this pod and the same lady that talked to me picked up the phone. Oh my God, Austin, I remember so much.
You know
Aren't
what?
you so happy they brought back the crispy M&M?
Hey,
I've cheated on my husband 17 times.
it's so nice to hear your voice again. My, how you've grown.
I'm looking at your Instagram now. I like your little haircut.
You're so handsome. Dude.
That's great.
That's another movie idea. If Jerry Seinfeld can make a fucking movie about unfrosted Pop-Tarts that you'd have to be an idiot to watch, it sounds so stupid. They made a Hot Cheeto movie. They make movies about fucking everything now. We
I'm
can make an
saying
Eminem
the
fan
Nerds
mail
trilogy
story.
would go crazy. It would be like
I don't
and
want to talk about this.
Wonka would be like the Gru to their minion, you know?
So let's plan this out again. We're finally going to give the M&Ms their own movie. The M&M characters get a movie. And then eventually in the sequel, Skittles people are introduced as a new mascot for Skittles. And they're just like the M&M peoples, you know, but they're Skittles. And then, get this, the Nerds and the Sour Patch Kids get introduced. But
They're
in
at
the third
war
movie,
with each other.
Yeah.
The Nerds and Sour Patch Kids.
So they're at war in the third movie. And then in a post-credit scene, an underwater civilization is discovered. The Swedish Fish. Which leads to its own trilogy of movies.
And there's like Swedish mermaids and mermans and stuff. And they all have Swedish accents.
So the Great Sour Patch
Oh,
Kids.
yeah.
The Great Sour Patch Kids and Nerds War is finally over.
That'd be great.
After lasting
How I
150
envision
years.
how I envision the end credit scene to one going into the Sour Patch and Nerd War. Like a nerd with like battle gear on runs into the M&Ms. Guys, I need help. Please come to the factory with me at once. They introduce him to Mr. Wonka. The gobstoppers have been slayed.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
no.
like the Wonka has his own. He's got his whole own
Yeah,
array.
the
of
Fun
products.
Dip. The Fun Dip has been out of
He could be
production
like
for years.
what if he was like an antagonist, like an evil Wonka, scientist,
Broken
Wonka?
Wonka.
Kind of
Yeah, I was gonna say like they find out the nerds are actually the evil ones and they help the
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids because first they're sour,
then they're
then they're
sweet.
sweet,
Yeah.
then they're gone.
Yeah, that's gonna be a huge part in the movie.
Let's-
That line
this-
right there is gonna be
I'm
huge.
calling
That's gonna
every
be
single
huge.
candy we just mentioned, and I'm holding them hostage for
I'm telling
50
you.
grand a piece.
I'm going in, dynamite in my jacket.
This is an $80 billion idea, Hollywood.
How much more time we got left? Because I want to call
We could do
M&M's
cereal, a cereal franchise.
Oh my
We got 5 minutes
God.
left.
No, let's stay on the candy. The cereal, that's another episode. We can go over another hour.
Cereal is fucking
The
shit.
cinematic cereal universe.
I want the cinematic candy universe so bad.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they made Transformers, Barbie. Why not Nerds? Why not Sour Patch Kids?
Right.
Why not? What's stopping
Who's
us?
like
Are Rice Krispie treats in the mix? Or are they on the
that
cereal?
next episode. That's cereal. But also
Who's
they
like-
mentioned the treats. I
who's
mean,
like-
look at goldfish. I mean, oh my God. we
Yeah.
could
who's
go all
like
day.
the president of the candy world? Is it Mr. Goodbar?
Mr. Candy.
Mr.
He's
Candy.
a British guy. John F. Candy.
Whoa, yeah.
My father was a candy man. His father was a candy man. And his father's father was
hey,
also a candy man.
Charleston Chew
Martin
comes
Luther
in.
Kit Kat. I can't crunch.
No.
Or no, no. Hang on. What's a candy bar that starts with F?
Oh my gosh. What is a candy bar that starts with a? Oh no.
Fig Newton.
George,
Fig Newton's a straight-
hey, George Fun Dip.
George Fun
I
Dip.
have no
can't-
powder left.
Yo, Fun Dip was a hoe ass candy because
You're crazy.
The ratio's all
watch
off.
your mouth.
The
Watch your
ratio's
mouth.
all off.
And we
You
get
just
a
wanna
guest
bite that
cameo
stick.
from Latrell Sprewell.
Oh.
The Sprees.
You all remember Shockers?
Do they still make those? They don't make Shockers
Shockers
anymore.
were
I know they
hidden.
don't
I
make
used to put them
Shockers
in our
anymore.
pop. It was insane.
Oh,
Candy talk.
Shockers were just
This
too
really is where we thrive. The candy talk. We should just transition to a candy podcast. A candy podcast.
the Big and Greedy podcast.
Big Bag podcast.
much. Yeah, we're going through a rebrand.
Big baculations.
For real, dude.
We love candy. What can
What
I
other
say?
candy? We need a phone line so someone can call in.
What's
about candy.
What's the most underrated candy to you guys? Like you don't get it all the time, but if you see
We only
it,
have
you'll
5 minutes left. It was underrated.
you don't have enough time. Okay, just one. First underrated candy that comes to your
Someone,
mind.
that's not me, go first. Most underrated?
Yeah,
Rips.
Rips?
took mine actually.
Rips are good.
Rips?
Rips are good.
When they're
everyone,
fresh?
everyone likes sour. Everyone likes Sour Patch
Sours.
Kids.
When
Everyone
they're
likes
fresh or when you
worms.
put them bitches on the Xbox,
Yeah.
telling you.
You know,
Everyone likes the
the
Airheads
candy,
Extremes.
the candy
Like-
universe has jumped the shark when they get
Sour
to
strips.
Zowers.
Mm-hmm.
Zowers. The fifth movie, it's like they go to Planet Zowers.
Mike and
They don't
Ike.
even make those anymore.
Mike and Ike joins the fight.
Yeah, that's how you know they jumped the shark.
Mike, and then just wait till Mike versus Ike Civil War.
Oh my god, we haven't even gotten into the chocolate wars with Twix, the left versus the right.
Oh.
Very political.
It's good. It is going to be very political. That's going to be the first R-rated ones in the series. It's going to be completely different.
Black and white, shot entirely in black and white. The Twix movie.
Yeah.
Snickers versus Milky Way.
Directed by Spike Lee.
And Milky
really
Way's like, watch
serious.
out, he's nuts.
Yeah.
Pause.
I love candy.
Most underrated candy to me, 100 grand bar. When it's fresh, banging. But it's never fresh. It's always ashy.
Did the Three Musketeers get their
Always
moment?
ashy.
I think no. Three Musketeers is pretty good.
You like
Very
yours?
underrated. My grandfather's favorite candy, actually.
Three
He only
Musketeers is
kept
good.
he only kept regular M&Ms, which I don't understand because they don't do shit for me. And he always had his Three Musketeers. Always.
They're good.
They're good frozen.
Remember the
But
commercials where
fun
the bar would be
size.
floating? It
Yeah.
was like so light because it is a light.
Yeah. It's fun size though. He didn't like the full size bar.
Fair.
I heard this black lady that I worked with at Quicken Loans. I don't fuck with king size candy bar. It'd be tasting different. And she's right because king size Snickers does not hit the same as a regular one.
No.
The BBC Snickers is not great.
It's like
I think a big Kit Kat comes close. I think a big Kit Kat's better than a normal Kit Kat because I like more Kit and Kat, you know. I'm
Yeah.
a Kit Kat fan.
the chocolate universe has its own lore.
It does.
We'll let Spike Lee handle
Making the
chocolate.
Twix double the size is a whole prequel
We'll
movie.
leave that to Tyler Perry.
Ms. Producer, do you have an underrated candy?
We got 50 seconds left, guys.
No. She says no.
Hannah doesn't eat candy. She brings
for you.
her own M&Ms.
Yeah.
It's like candy.
All right, guys. Tune in next week. We're going to be
Discussing the serial cinematic universe.
Serial Cinematic Universe next week. Go ahead, write some fan mail. What you think the cinematic serial universe
Could we do a Mountain Dew flavored
Could look like.
cinematic universe?
I think E40 voices Charleston Chew. That's just my thing.
I think when we're done recording, I think we really need to hash out ideas for Mike versus Ike Civil War.
Yes.
That could be a big one.
We're going to work on this. We're going to get our pen to paper, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.